We are here and we are live. How is everybody doing this morning? Morning? Evening? It is the evening. It is the evening. I don't know why I said morning, but welcoming everybody. I hope you are all doing a-okay. Obviously, a big game tonight, in my opinion, a huge game for Derby County, who realistically need to pick up 3 points. I think everybody can agree with that as well. I think we've had quite a poor start to the season. If we are to be really honest, I think it has been very, very poor. I will get to all your chat messages in just a second. And I do think realistically that John Eustace could find himself in a little bit of trouble if we don't win tonight. I'm not going to lie. But we will get into all of that in just a few moments' time. Obviously, you can let me know your thoughts, score predictions, and everything like that. I really hope you do. But let me just go live over on TikTok, and then we can go, through all your chat messages and go from there. Waiting room, boom. Let me just put it on the right topic, otherwise you get in trouble with TikTok and you get banned. But hey ho, here we are. I just need to load up Tickfinity and we are all well and good. Thank you everybody who is stopping by this evening. We will be live till about 6:15. The stream name should have changed. The stream name should have changed, bro. It should have changed. But if it hasn't, I do apologise. Refresh, Derby Edits, refresh. Right, let's get into some of these chats there. McLovin, you're going to the match? Yes, I am at the game. Welcoming Monty, definitely Peter, we 100% need to win. I'm going Derby game at around 5:15, Lewis. Going quite early today. Come on, you Rams. Well, I hope you have a good time, bro. Hope you have a great day. Hi, Derby Edits. I am doing good, bro. How are you? I'm all good, Richard. How are you, bro? Might see you, Agent. I'm leaving early too. Fair enough. I'm not there tonight, but we'll be watching from afar. Can't wait for the game. I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing for the game tonight. Score predictions for tonight, everyone. I'm going 2-0 Ajimang and Forsyth. That's pretty similar to me. Lewis, how long will this stream last? We'll be live till about 6:15, I reckon. About 6:15. What time are you leaving your house? I'm getting dropped off today, so I can leave a little bit later. I'll probably leave about 7, 7:15. Need to have some food and all that jazz first. That's what Lewis said, Richard. Having doubts for today's game as Charlton having a great start, a great season as opposed to us, but fingers crossed Ajimang scored. We were in the same boat as Charlton this time last year. That's what we need to remember. We had a great start to life in the Championship. Lewis, seeing as Derby Edits is in here so much, can't you make him mod? We have something set up on Discord to sort out mods later down the line. That is a bot. I'm not at the game tonight as I don't go on evening games on school nights, but like I said, watching from afar, hoping for a huge win. Fingers crossed, Richard. Fingers crossed. Would be massive if we beat Charlton, I agree. I'm not at the game either, but I'm watching it on telly. Hope you enjoy it. 1-0 Morris, that would be the hope. I let my fat mate borrow my season ticket when I went on holiday. Broke the chair, we don't talk anymore. Fair enough, bro, fair enough. My mate says 2-1 Derby. Morris brace. Would be fantastic as he's dried up a bit. I agree. Have a feeling we'll batter Southampton on Saturday. They've been in poor form. Yeah, they've not been great. They've not been great. Mark Briggs says up the Blades. Welcoming footy creator. Up the Rams says Richard. Is it just me or is the stream? That should have changed by now. Sheffield United beat Southampton 1-0. Afternoon, Stephen. When are your first videos for the new channel going to be out? Next week, Richard. Next week is the aim. Come on, you Rams. Up the Blades. Could come off the bottom. Fingers crossed for you, Mark. Fingers crossed for you. Derby County women have been drawn away at Real Bedford in the next round of the Women's National League. Real Bedford, what a name. That is a great name. I say Carlton Morris scores 50, then takes the Ballon d'Or from Dembele. Who knows? Who knows? DCFC Tay, 3-0 Rams, easy stuff, fingers crossed. Dot says Derby going down with a 5 in the bank. Charlton 1, Derby 0, Sonny Carey to score. DCFC fan says, come on you Rams, are you not going? Yes, I am going. Predictions, I'm saying 2-1 DCFC Ethan. Hi Lewis, welcome in Bobby Clark, enjoy us. Score predictions. I think Derby County will win 2-1. I don't know why, I just got a feeling. Going training soon. Okay, Monty, no worries. That'd be crazy. who knows? Who knows? Anything can happen. Will Grigg at one point was in the Ballon d'Or rankings, wasn't he? So we will wait and see. You live after the game? Not entirely sure, Monty. Depends how long it takes to get everything all set up. Might do a quick one over on Twitch if you want to join me over there, but you can let me know. How you doing, Callum bro? How are you doing? I'm all good, mate. Derby are live right now with the build-up. Of course they are. Of course they are. Copying me. Well, they're not copying me. You know what I mean. 2-1 Derby, says DCFC fan. How's your day been? It's been all good, thank you, DCFC Ethan. I'm saying Morris and Travis bagging, fingers crossed. Who are you getting dropped off by? The missus is dropping me off tonight, Richard. 2-1 Derby, says Footy Creator. We need goals for content. Yes, we do. Goals mean prizes. Goals mean views. Goals mean everything. Wins mean views. Wins mean prizes. It all adds up. It's going to be a huge night of football. It's going to be a huge night of football. Wait, Will Grigg was in the Ballon d'Or rankings? I never knew that. Yeah, I think he finished like 23rd one year. I think he finished 23rd one year. What you been up to today? So, went and walked a dog this morning. Then I came home and had something to eat. Then I did some recording, some editing for videos on the gaming channel and stuff like that. But yeah. When are they kicking off? I think it's an 8 p.m. kickoff, DCFC fan. 8 p.m. kickoff. Are you not going to the game? Yes, I'm at the game, Sienna. I will be at the game, Nev. Don't you worry. Do you reckon Sondre or Beck will be bounced or no chance? No, I don't think we'll see them. Hudson, score prediction. I'm saying 2-1. What is yours, bro? What is your score prediction? Just got back from college. Did you have a good day, Callum, bro? Did you have a good day? The XP thing is broken, bro. I'm here loads, but I still have 0. I don't know how the XP thing works. Me and Richard had this conversation I think it was a few weeks ago about the XP thing. It's so odd. USA first goal today. Fingers crossed, Woody. 2-0 Derby. It'll be really hard, though. I agree. It is going to be a difficult game. I mean, your granddad at the game. Unfortunately, he can't go tonight. But I'm meeting up with someone there, so we don't need to worry too much about that. Had Will Grigg scored like a lot of goals that season? Yeah, he was unbelievable that year. 8 p.m. kickoff is annoying. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the 8 p.m. kickoffs. I'm not going to lie. Do you think Patrick will start? Yes. I think he will. Are you going? Yes, I am going. I'm going to be there. Langas played the full game for the B team in their 3-2 win against Preston and captained the team too. Yes, I do believe he was also at fault for one of the goals, but we're going to ignore that. I'm going to shout your name. Please don't. But hey ho, do what you need to do. Yeah, just a tiring day, but now it's time for Derby to win. Let's hope, Callum. 2-0, you think? Footy Creator will know who broke my chair. Yeah, we had the conversation about XP. I'm 4th right now. Love that. When will Langas be back? He'll be back after the international break, I think. Let's say 240 Derby, 220 goals for Achimang, 210 for Morris, 10 for Jakob. Let's go for it. I thought it was 7:30. No, it's 8 p.m. kickoff. Zetstrom is a bad goalie. I don't agree. I'm in the southwest stand for Derby. What are you? I'm in North, bro. You going to the ground tonight? Yes, I will be there, Jared. I will be there. If Sheffield United can finish in the top of the league, I don't think they'll make the playoffs now. We will see. Anything can happen at this point. Anything can happen. It's very early. How you doing, Nightlight, bro? Derby have to win. Yes, they do. Off to play a bit of footy. We'll be back in around 20 minutes. No worries, Richard. Have a good time, mate. Tough game tonight, but got to win. We do. We absolutely do. Lewis gives a song. Not right now. I swear if we lose tonight, Brereton Diaz is shy. Thoughts on Brereton Diaz so far? Think Eustace will come under a bit of pressure. I think if we lose, we're under a bit of pressure. Absolutely. They keep getting out of position like Matt Clark does. Hang on a minute. Help, my sister just stalled. She just stalled. There's nothing wrong with stalling. Everyone stalls from time to time. I mean, I don't stall, but hey ho. I can't remember the last time I stalled my car, to be fair. Even though he scored a cracker at the weekend, the rise of Brereton Diaz is on now. That he scored, all he needed was a confident boost. Fingers crossed. The only thing he's done is score a good goal. That is Well, you can't really complain about scoring a goal, can you, bro? You cannot really complain about that for me. There's so much that you can complain about in the world, but scoring a goal is not one of them. Scoring a goal is not one of them. I'm happy if we're winning games and scoring goals. That makes me delighted. So we can hope and pray that he can score a few more goals. What do you think to Chris Wilder? I quite like Chris Wilder. I think, in my personal opinion, you never should have got rid of him in the first place. But it's one of those things. I don't understand the Zetterstrom hate at all. Solid keeper. Yeah, I think he's a great keeper. I like Zetterstrom. I do. Right, gonna go for food. Then gonna head Derby game. If I see you, I'll say okay, Freddie. No worries, bro. After the game, I'm going straight to a night shift till 6 a.m. I don't envy you. I'm glad it's not me. That's all I have to say. I'm glad it is not me. That is the one thing I do have to say. I am glad it is not me. I do not want to be dealing with those night shifts or anything like that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Need to get... how is everybody doing? Wag1, how you doing, Louis, bro? How are you doing? 3 points tonight. Let's hope... that is the dream. That is the dream. 3 points will sort everything out. It'll make everybody happy if we can get 3 points on the board. I think everybody knows that as well. It's very much a big game for us, in my opinion. A big game for us. In fact, it's not a big game for us. It's a huge game for us. It is massive. Feel bad for Agyemang and Morris, constantly isolated. I agree. They've got to make some changes tonight for me, because I think if you put Agyemang and Morris up top together, you need to play someone like Bobby Clark behind, who can really link up the play. How you doing, Joe, mate? How are you doing? Need Brewster back ASAP. Yeah, he'll be back after the international break. Aaron is at the game today. That is great news, mate. I hope you do enjoy it. It's going to be a massive, massive fixture for Derby County. It's a huge game, isn't it? Let's not lie about it. It's a massive, massive game for us. It's a huge game. Just been to the hospital and have a boot on my ankle that I was talking about. Up the Rams, hopefully win. I hope you get better soon, bro. Hope you get better soon. I'm watching it on TV tonight. Well, I hope you have a good time watching it on TV. I do, bro. I hope you have a good time watching it off TV. Vyman and Burton Diaz didn't offer anything. Need someone behind the two strikers picking up loose balls. Spot on, bro. Why do defenders always strangle Morris? Because he's decent. We need 4 points from the next 2 games. I agree, Joe. I agree. Are you going tonight? Yes, I am going. I'm not entirely sure in terms of away fans, Mark. I'm not going to lie to you. But it wouldn't surprise me if there is a decent chunk going, to be fair. Because obviously they're a decent side, aren't they? So they will have a decent group of fans going, I'd imagine. But honestly, who knows? At North Stand tonight, on East on Saturday. Love that, DB. Loads of tickets left. I think they only sold 1,000. Fair enough. That is a bit shit, really. Yeah, that's a bit shit. They're only selling 1,000. Don't forget to start a chant. We will see. Don't think Charlton will bring more than 2k. You going to the game? Yes, I am at the game. I will be at the game 100%. I will be at the game 100%. But how are you guys doing? How are you feeling? Tuesday night, small club, very, very true. Score predictions, a couple of you have said. I'm saying 2-1 Derby County. Seen so many Charlton fans whilst I've been at college today. Do you go college on Pride Park then, bro? Do you go college on Pride Park? Scorers, Agyemang and Matt Clark. We got to win. I have a headache right now. This is the only time I won't want Derby to be quiet. We don't want Derby to be quiet. We want Derby to score goals. Scores goals. Scores goals. So come on, Stevie Howard. Score some goals for Derby. That's what we want. We want Stevie Howard to score some goals. What's your opinion on Eustace's tactics so far this season? Way too cautious, way too cautious. You gained another sub. Thank you for the new subscriber. Thank you for the new subscriber. Welcome in, bro. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you are having a great day. Will be interesting game against Southampton. Yeah, Southampton will be a great game. Come on, Chrissy Martin. Absolutely. Yes, I'm going Finn. We have the worst stats in the league in every department. We do. Kaminsky's a top keeper. Kaminsky is a top keeper. But hopefully, Derby County can make the most of being who they are and pick up 3 points. But who knows? Who knows? It's a lot of footy grounds, not many visiting fans get the allocation. We normally give a good 3.5, I think, but I don't know about today. We're too defensive, intensity too low, need to up the tempo, not enough attacking flair going forward. I agree. Surprisingly, they've not had a great start. Southampton haven't, no. On the other hand, Charlton have had a really good start. 3-3 says Conley. Lineup for today, I'll go through that in a minute, bro. I'll go through that in a minute. Obviously, you can let me know yours in the comments if you want. Does Kaminsky play for Norwich? I'm not sure who Kaminsky plays for nowadays. I know, I think he's at Charlton. Have we heard any news on Beck and Brewster? International break, Jenny, after the international break. Do you not go to games? Yes. I will be at the game tonight. If we don't get 3 points before the international break, then Eustace will be gone. I don't think he'll be gone. But I do think there's definitely a conversation to be had if we don't get 3 points, to be fair. Thank you for the new subscriber. Welcome in. Come on, Charlton are so much smaller than us. We have to win this, surely. Size of club does not really matter, to be fair. Size of club does not really matter. Thank you for the follow. Where do you sit? North. Score prediction 2-1 Derby. Confident about tonight? Not particularly, I can't lie. BCFC past and present. Can I legally put Rooney as my striker? Yes, Jay, you absolutely can. I'm going. Appreciate it. Score prediction tonight 2-1. Big Pat's first goal? Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. We look solid in defence. Just need to be more ruthless in attack. I agree. Langas played yesterday. Yes, he played 90 minutes for the B team. Appreciate the follow, Rebecca. Hope you are doing A-OK. Surprisingly, we're on Sky Sports main event. Love that. That is exactly what we need. Although, to be fair, we never win when we're on Sky. So, who's scoring today? Agyemang Clark. See you later, Monty. See you later, McLovin. Brewster didn't score many goals for us. He might do well for your lot. Scored in his league debut for us up against Ipswich and won a penalty as well, if I remember rightly. Zetterstrom, Johnston, Clark, Sanderson, Fozzie, Adams, Travis, Vyman, Diaz, Agyemang, Morris, same as last week. I don't think it'll be the same team. To be honest, I don't think it'll be the same team. Sky Sports main event is going to be scenes when Derby lose another game. No doubt. Do you think Derby's manager will be sacked if they lose tonight? No, I don't think so. As a Brum fan, John will turn it around. I agree. Need a win, I'll be there. Love that, Rebecca. I love that. We don't look solid defensively. No, I think we've conceded the most goals in the league this season, as it stands at the moment. I don't think there's anybody else that's conceded more than us. So realistically, it's going to be an interesting group to put together. I'm not going to lie. Both teams are destined for League One. Come on, Jay. Surely not. Right. So let's go through my team predictions then for today. It's going to be a huge game. Do you think Borough will win? Probably. I think you're unbeaten this season, aren't you? I don't think you've lost. So it wouldn't surprise me. You've had a really good start to the season, I can't lie. Sounds mad, I'm a red, and my boy supports Derby. 2-2 Derby tonight. Hopefully not 2-2. For Toru Screamer, enough said, Charlton are so poor. Let's hope. So, in terms of team, I'm saying we stick with like a 4-2-3-1. I'm going Zetterstrom in goal. I'm going to back four of Johnston, Sanderson, Clark and Forsyth. I'm going to midfield three of Ozo, Travis and Vyman or Clark. Then Diaz one side, Clark or Vyman the other side. Agyemang as your number 9. Because I I just think Agyemang's got something about him. I like Carlton Morris. Has had a good start to the season. And to be honest with you, there's also a world where Agyemang and Morris both start. Yes, I'm going to the game, Ben. I'm going to the game. We haven't conceded the most goals in the league. Who's conceded more than us, bro? Who's conceded more than us? That's what I'd like to know. Let me just have a look. Who has conceded more goals than Derby County this season? Went to the game at Wembley in 2019 against Aston Villa. It was great. It wasn't great for Derby. It was not great for Derby. Hope you get the playoffs. I hope so too, bro. Charlton, a very difficult side to play against under Nathan Jones. Yes, they are a difficult side. It won't be an easy afternoon. It will not be an easy afternoon. Morris somehow made it into the team of the week. Yeah, I don't really know how. We've conceded 13 goals. The only team to concede more than us is Hull City. So, fair enough. We need to play Morris as a 9 again for goals. Put Morris as the 9, Agyemang float in. That's what I'd do. Not as what we wanted, but the experience was great. Yeah, I don't agree. Tonight's prediction and team. I've just gone through the team, Jack. If you want to see it, go over to YouTube and just scroll back about a minute or so. 2-0 Charlton, says CAFC away. CAFC Ryan, 2-0 Charlton. It shows how good Morris is. Doesn't even need to score. Yeah, I agree. Charlton have struggled on the road, though, this season, I think. I'm fairly sure they've struggled on the road this season, so it will be interesting to see how it all shakes up for Charlton this afternoon. I think Nathan Jones is an incredible manager for me. Sheffield United have conceded more. How many have Sheffield United conceded? I'm fairly sure they are lower than us in the league table. Sheffield United have only conceded 13. We've conceded 13. Sheff Wednesday have conceded 13. Wrexham have conceded 13. QPR have conceded 13. And Hull City have conceded 14. Appreciate the follow, Coxie. Big Pat banging one in tonight. Fingers crossed, bro. Fingers crossed. Yes, we've got another sub Derby edits. It is absolutely flying. Are you going? Yes, I will be there. Then we'll run away with it. We will see. We will see. Score predictions and lineup predictions. I've just lost a sub now, Derby edits. Cheers, bro. Cheers, bro. But yeah, so score predictions, I'm saying 2-1. Lineup, Zetterstrom, Johnston, Sanderson, Clark, Fozzie, Ozo, Travis, Diaz, Clark, Agyemang, Morris. It's changed a little bit. It's changed right there. It has changed. It keeps changing. The team keeps changing. It always keeps changing. BBD might be a handful after his strike. Hopefully. I watched the game on Saturday against Wrexham. We just keep playing to the back instead of pushing up. I agree. I've lost 2 subs now. Fucking hell. I'm back now. What have I missed? Not a great deal, Richard. We're just talking about predictions, score predictions, all things like that. You ain't going to score against Super Charlton. We will have to wait and see. We've got a sub back. We've got 1 sub back. I think we should start Vickers in net. He was going to the penalty shootout. I don't think he'll start. I don't think Vickers will start. There's no reason to drop Zetterstrom, to be fair. Zetterstrom's been a fairly solid goalkeeper. Afternoon, Paul. Hope you're doing okay, bro. You've gone back up. I've gone back up. Dion Sanderson looked like he's improved the more games. I agree. Zoe says 2-0 Derby. Welcome in, Zoe. Hope you're okay. 3-0 Derby, says Derby. Who you support, buddy? He supports Charlton. Murphy has negative ball knowledge, according to Joe. CAFC Productions. Take a guess, lad. 2-0 Charlton. How are you, Zoe? How are you doing, darling? CAFC Productions, Joe Derby. Is Brewster back yet? No, he won't be back till after the international break. Score predictions 2-1. I'm saying that Agyemang and Clark will score. Ross says Borefest 0-0. When's kickoff? 8 p.m. 8 p.m. is kickoff. My team prediction from Richard: Zetterstrom, Johnston, Clark, Sanderson, Forsyth, Elder, Ozo, Travis, Clark, Agyemang, and Morris in a 5-3-2 formation. Getting ready for the match? Yes, we are all psyched up for tonight. It's going to be an interesting game. 2-0 Derby, says Oliver Sims. We like to hear it. Why are you calling Zoe darling? Absolutely no idea. I'm probably going to get myself in trouble there, but it happens. It just rolls off the tongue. I think darling's a really good word. Am I going to what? Are you going to the game, CAFC Productions? Are you coming to the game? How many have you sold? 2-0 Charlton, says Don Lissart. We will see. 2-1 Derby, says Murphy. Who are you going to the match with? A friend, Richard. A friend, Richard. Don't you worry. It's fine. No worries, sorry. No worries. I'll take a draw away tonight. I'm assuming you're a Charlton fan, Jay. Charlton 4-1. That is going to be crazy if that happens. Charlton are getting battered. We can hope and pray. Adjumang and Diaz too. Let's hope. I'll give you a tenner if it's 2-0 Charlton at Pride Park. Derby a shite, says Lewis Miller. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hit like, share and subscribe. Get in there, son. L30 says 7-0. Come on, Borough says bring back the 90s. I don't know why we've got a load of Borough fans in tonight, but fair play to you. What a goal Diaz scored last match. Yeah, it was a great goal, Murphy. A great goal. Paul says 3-0 Derby. He's confident. Charlton are guaranteed relegation. If we don't win, I'm Eustace out. Aren't Derby 21st? Yes, we are. Rovers on top. We will see. We will see. Definitely looking for a bite. Patrick scored 7. We can hope and pray. Just imagine if we lose 4-1. Don't get me started, Richard. By the way, there's the more likelihood of a live if Derby County absolutely batter Charlton or if Derby County get battered. Like, if the game's a 50-50 game, there's less likelihood of a live after the game. But if I've got a rant, I've got a rant. So you may see me live after the game. Against 7th. Yeah, but we were sitting 7th at this point last year and ended up bottom of the league by the end of January. So don't think too deep into it. There's what, 40 games left this year. Do you do social media full time? Yes, bro, I do. Is CBT out injured for you? Yes. He's back after the international break. I've been in, Richard. You have always left when I've joined. Yes, that is true. Richard says Derby 276. Charlton 0. Adjumang 200. Morris 75. Selverson 1. Predictions, bro. Up the Rams. I'm saying 2-1 Derby, bro. What are you saying? I feel shit. Just want prime CBT back. Absolutely. Who do you support? I'm a Derby fan, bro. I am a Derby fan, bro. Want to see us lose now so I can see around? No. We want a 5-0 thrashing. We want it to come good. We do. We don't want a Derby County defeat. That's not what we want. 6 watching, 1 like. 6. I've got 16. Unless you're in the. Oh, Paul, you're in the portrait chat again. You're in the portrait chat. Come on, Charlton, says Charlie Taylor. We will wait and see how it goes. We will. It's going to be an interesting game. How are you? I'm all good, Adam, bro. How are you? How are you all? I can't lie. Why did you nick all of our players and pretty much become us? I don't think we nicked all of them. We've signed like 4 ex-Blackburn players, I think. So it's one of those things. All right, keep bitting and bobbing. The last few streams. Yeah, you do, Richard, you do. Going tonight? Yes, I'm there, Flynn, I'm there. Rob Dorset reporting Sheffield Wednesday are set to get a points deduction for repeatedly not playing players and staff 5th month out of 6. Doesn't surprise me. Preston versus Hull prediction. I think Preston will win 2-0. The snake called Eustace. Eustace is a good manager. There's a reason why we got him, and there's a reason he wanted to join us and leave you. And it's got nothing to do with us. It's everything to do with your ownership structure, bro. Let's not beat around the bush here. Blackburn are a mess. Hopefully Divine and Osmajic score for us. We will see. Rovers are a bigger team though. Clearly not. You were sat 6th place and he left and joined us. So what does that tell you? CD thinks Blackburn are on top. Charlton Athletics should be beating Derby County. We will wait and see. How many Prems? Pretty sure we've won a couple of Division 1 titles, which is the equivalent of the Prem. So we'll wait and see. We've signed 5 former Blackburn players: Beck, Bart, Vyman, Sanderson, Travis. I don't count Beck because he's a Liverpool loanee. Sanderson was also only on loan, so I don't know whether you count those. Yes, played for Eustace, but hey-ho. Preston are not beating Hull 2-0 at Hull, Lewis. Just wait and see, Joe. They beat us. That's all I have to say. Predictions for tonight, 2-1. Eustace, ? Says Carts. Meat, we are way bigger. If you believe so, I don't agree. Chelsea versus Benfica tonight, the return of Mourinho to Stamford Bridge. That will be a huge game. My granddad's mate is a Rovers fan. He said that he thinks that Eustace isn't a good manager, but does think he's good at keeping teams up. He had Blackburn near the playoffs. So I don't know. Don't turn negative ball knowledge like the rest of them. Rage bait vibes. Our biggest Blackburn signing was Eustace. It was. When do you think Derby will get back in the Premier League? Fuck knows. No idea. Realistically, the score will be 2-0 or 2-1 to the Rams tonight. Let's hope. This club has took at least 20 years off my life, if not more. Shrek getting a goal up top tonight. God knows. Lewis, you can't say Blackburn are bigger than Derby. You can't even fill one stand. I don't think Blackburn are bigger than Derby Norris. So I'm in the right one now. Welcome into the normal chat, Paul. Real Madrid are playing Kaira Almaty tonight, 7:45 kickoff. I'm disappointed I'm going to miss that, I can't lie. I would have liked to watch that game. Surely Shaq will, good physical presence. I think a lot of players have good physical presence. Doesn't mean they're going to score. Hi Derby Addicts, how you doing, bro? No, you didn't miss anything. You did not miss anything. Blackburn only get 2,000 fans at their game. They're not even Blackburn fans. They're only away fans. Exactly. Lewis, why aren't you going, pal? Or are you? I am going, mate. I am going. Yeah, but don't. Yeah, maybe JW, maybe. Why is everyone saying Blackburn are small? We are way bigger than you. Bro, you're a tiny club. Deal with it. It's that simple. Need a win. Derby do, 100%, bro. Don't you start calling me a good boy. I will put you in a casket. Good luck, lads, but we're winning 2-1 up the Athletic. We will see. You take 10k fans. Real Madrid kick off at 5:40. Kicks off at 5:40. Sorry, I mean 5:40. You'll be able to watch the game. Is it on? Is it on Amazon? We are the biggest town in England. You're tiny. Biggest melt ever. Cheers, Jacob. Love you, bro. Never been less excited to watch Derby. It's a very, very interesting feeling, isn't it? Very interesting feeling. Why is your granddad not going tonight? He's at work, Richard. He's at work. Blackburn's just a small town in Burnley. Go on, Jack. Eldercar, you will get banned. See you in the Toby, pal. Ajimang hat-trick today. Hopefully. Who's more likely to score tonight, Shrek or Morris? Lewis Miller says, up the Forest. Joe says, we can dream. My local non-league team, Heena Town, are bigger than Blackburn. They're also bigger than Forest. So, Langas isn't playing. So, there's a reason every player is leaving to go to the Mighty Rams. Exactly. The Rams are massive. TNT Sport 2 is the only place where you can watch Kairat versus Real. Fair. I'll chuck it on later. Good luck tonight, says Simon. We have Man United. That is a big game. Negative ball knowledge. Our best striker once he gets going. Rovers simply have a better history. We will wait and see. History doesn't always determine the size of a club. I've refereed in Pride Park last season, not a proper pro match, but for 11v11 post-season. Did you enjoy it, bro? Shrek, once gets going, will get 15 goals. Fair enough. Do you think Eustace is the best manager in the world? Eustace is the best manager in the history of football. We would be in the Prem without Venky's, but you have the Venky's, so it doesn't matter, does it? So that's the end of it. I've got no idea who Shrek is, to be fair, Joe. Absolutely, I'm assuming it's going to be like Ajimang or something, but who knows? I'm assuming it's Ajimang. What, Man United aren't even playing tonight? I didn't think they were. He might be on about Sheffield United. Going to try steal a Balti pie without being caught tonight in the East Stand. Fair enough. I wouldn't admit to that online. No, it does say we have Man United. What do you think of Forest? Shit. Big Pat, you not seen that's what they call him when it's Charlotte. I assumed you was on about Ajimang, to be fair. I did assume that's who you was talking about. You're a playoff level team and you're 21st. Hey ho. How many games into the season are we? Lewis, you should have done a live stream when Paul Warren was sacked. I should have done. I wasn't doing lives back then. I'm watching the game tonight. Love that, Paul. We need a win. We do. Blackburn forcing rivalries again. What a surprise. U-Rams also going tonight. Got 3 tickets for North Stand. Is it decent up there? Yeah, it's decent for me. Big up the Rams. Appreciate that, Millwall, bro. Derby 4, Charlton 0, says Brandon. Let's hope and pray. Need Steve McLaren back. Do you know something? I'd take Steve McLaren back. I think he's an excellent manager. Did you remember the game versus Blackburn a few years ago when the referee got injured and they started to ask fans if there were referees to replace him? Yes, I do. Any day, my goat. Love that DCFC Tay. The smile when you said that. When I said what, Joe? When I said what? Need to give Eustace time. Yeah, we do. Of course we do. But also there's pressure there. Aji, let's hope. Aji Mang. How did you find out Paul was sacked? One of the teachers at school told me just before I was about to walk home. I don't know. I was driving, I think. But I sort of knew it was coming anyway, to be honest. Who you think is going up in League One? If I'm honest with you, I've not really looked at League One this season, so I'll have to have a look later on. Charlton winning. Appreciate the gifts, Bonk. Charlton winning, I reckon. Must have some confidence from beating Rovers. No one gets confidence from beating Blackburn. It's fun eating a pie in the toilet cubicle start of a game when it's quiet. Fair enough. To be fair, I respect Derby, but it was a bit pathetic when you started signing our players. He just started signing players, good players. Travis is a good player. All the players are decent players. 2-1 Charlton today, we will see. Patrick Sheck, Hajimang, let's go. Lewis Travis is terrible. He just isn't though, is he? Opinions on Huddersfield Town. Decent side. Lee Grant's a decent gaffer as well. What time are you leaving? Just after 7. Score predictions, 2-1 Derby, says Liam. What's the funniest thing you've ever seen happen at a Derby game? Oh, probably the Luton Town one where he put it in, where the defender just put it in his own net. Ozone and Travis today need Ebu for Saturday. We don't even need Ebu for Saturday. Just put Ozone and Travis in. Best burger box fan outside? I don't know. I don't really eat burgers at the ground, to be fair. Opinions on Sober Thomas and Jack Rudani. Decent players. Appreciate the follow fire. Score predictions for Portsmouth, Watford. Watford 0, Portsmouth 2. He gets a yellow card every game. Doesn't make him a bad player. Mine is at West Brom when a bird suddenly fell on the pitch. Yes. Murashita is class. Ozo definitely start. Agree. I was so confused when that happened. Yeah, thanks, mate. I've been a mod for about 2 weeks now, but cheers. How did you already know? Have someone at the club or something? One's record spoke volumes, and the fact that Radio Derby had been talking about replacements. When Radio Derby are talking about replacements and stuff like that, that's when you know something's going off behind the scenes. Have you seen Warnes ran MK's squad into the ground about 10 first teamers match fit? Yeah, I know. I'm not surprised. Funniest thing I've ever seen at a Derby game is one of the guys who sits across from me fell over walking to a seat, broke a seat. Fair enough. When Travis left Blackburn, their fans were begging him not to leave. Exactly. Have you listened to Eustace and Dion Sanderson's pre-match? I've listened to Eustace, not Sanderson's though. Where did we get to? Reckon we pull a draw. Let's hope. Derby have signed most of Blackburn's squad. We've signed 5 players that have played for Blackburn. Bobby Clark surely back in today. I hope so. Any tips on sneaking beer from concourse into my seat without the dozy stewards catching me? Pour it in a bottle. I hope Bobby Clark's back in today. The only Derby lad I like is Vyman. Burnley get battered. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is taking over Derby. Is Eustace to get sakes who you want as manager? What? I'm assuming that means who would you get as manager. I'm not sure, to be honest. But we'll have to wait and see. Welcome in Bobby Clark. Enjoyer. Reese says up the Charlton. Swans prediction. I don't even know who you're playing. I can't lie. I don't know who you're playing, but so long as you lose, I'll be happy. Do you think Adrian will play? Yes. Yes, I do. When is O'Donnell going to start? Our best keeper? He's not. Reckon he'll play with Ajimang again. Or I think Ajimang will play. Sanderson is terrible, I'm not even lying. He's been decent for us recently. I'm a Blackburn fan, genuinely embarrassing how many kids think Derby took our whole team. Exactly, bro. You've got Blackburn. Oh, so you need to win then. You need to win. Damn crazy viewers, you are cooking. I'm trying. Make sure you hit the follow button, hit the like button, and get yourselves in the Discord. Took one player who was contract. Exactly. Nice to see Langas getting 90. I agree. 100% agree. See, I've not spoke to you for that amount of time. Eustace's interviews are so short. They are. He's very to the point. If you could get a player on the back of your shirt, who would it be? It would have been Kenzo, but it'll probably be Morris now, to be fair. Would you take Sean Dyche or Gary O'Neill if Eustace got sacked? Yes, of course. Watching on TV, says Paul. Hope you enjoy it, bro. Let's be optimistic. 3-0 up at half time, win 5-1. Let's replicate that Portsmouth game. Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Yes, go. Did you get a ticket, Stephen? Langas back. Langas will not be back. No, we played 90 minutes yesterday. You're clearly a fake fan if you believe that. Obviously not. Hope we go back to about 5 tonight. Need to attack. I hope we don't go to... When? After the international break, I'd imagine, bro. After the international break. Score predictions, 2-1 Derby, I'm saying. Did Langas not play on Sunday instead of Monday? No, he played yesterday. What do you think to The Rock taking over Derby? It's not real, so I'm not arsed. I hope I don't jinx what I'm saying. Nathan came in 20 months ago. If Charlton scored the first goal, he has never lost as Charlton manager. First goal was massive. Yes, I agree. The first goal is absolutely huge. I'm not going to not watching, but looking forward to seeing the result and hoping for a win. Fingers crossed. No, I didn't got one for Saturday though. Enjoy it, Stephen. Enjoy it, bro. Yeah, of course it's fake. Like anybody. By the way, just saying. At some point. He will leave you for money. Like, he didn't join us for money, bro. He didn't join us for money. Tempted to do a clickbait video of the fake Rock takeover. Think of the views and anger. Don't give me ideas. Bristol City says Isla. Hope you're okay. Who's scoring then? Ajimang and Clark. We've also not won since going behind under Eustace. What? Yeah, that is true. That's real news, Lewis. I'm the original source. Love it, Joe. Bora, appreciate the follow, bro. Steve, you're joking me. Is it sold out? Is it sold out then? Who knows? There is no news in regards to MK Don's injury crisis. What? Who would have thought an injury crisis at MK Don's? Who would have thought it? It's probably the least surprising part of all of this. I'm concerned about today. Nah, don't be concerned. It'll be fine. Don't worry. Whether we win or lose, we're on the booze, so it doesn't really matter. It does not really. I'm not too fussed, to be completely honest. I'm expecting the standard, to be honest. Zetterstrom, Sanderson, Clark, Forsyth, Johnston, Travis, Ozo, Beck, Vyman, Clark, Shrek, hopefully. Beck isn't fit. Middlesbrough away today. Going to be a good one. Good luck. What team you support? I'm a Derby fan. I don't think Eustace will be sacked. Neither. I don't think he'll be sacked either. Loving the new logos. ChatGPT coming in clutch. Absolutely. My team playing today. I'm shitting myself. Who's your team, Muff? Who's your team? MK will definitely go up after the injury crisis. 2-0 Charlton, says Nibs. Looking forward to watching Stoke at Borough tonight. That should be a good game. It'll either be 1-0 Charlton or be better than 5-0. Derby 1-1, I think. Fair enough. Eustace has to play for at the back more. I agree. Southampton, mate, we're all for it at the moment. I'm intrigued to see how Saturday goes. I'm intrigued. 3-1 Derby, says Kieran. I'm going to say Apter to score. Fair enough, bro. My dad's going tonight with his mate. Fair enough. You will win 2-1, I think, to be honest. Fair enough. And Al needs to keep his promise. Is he able to play today? Score prediction for Sheffield United, Southampton tonight. I'm saying 2-1 Sheffield United. It would be a decent game for them to get their first victory. It would be a decent game to get their first victory. I'm not going to lie. What is going on in the world? So then, boys and girls, I reckon he be able. I know we match fit. Fair enough. You having a bet on the game? No. I don't bet. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a betting man. I have a very addictive personality, and I don't want to get into the gambling industry. Let's put it that way. I'm assuming Ben Brereton isn't available for Saturday as he's on loan from Southampton. Yeah, I'd imagine he won't be. I reckon 7-1 Derby today. Ajimang Masterclass. We can hope and pray. I hate Sheffield United ground. Threw me out for accidentally spilling a pie of a staff member. Fair enough. 1 to 8 more to go, Lewis. Absolutely, Bobby Clark. Enjoy it. We're getting there, bro. We're getting there. Charlton will lose. We can hope and pray, Kev. We can hope and pray. We can hope and pray. I just need Derby County to pick up some points. How you doing, Oscar, bro? How you doing? Do the Bobby Clark chant? Maybe later on. I'm looking to see what home games we have in December. Trying for a Saturday 3 p.m. Me too. Hopefully we can get some good games going. You're getting a program tonight, Lewis. I'll be forcing my dad to get one. Yes, I always get one. Fingers crossed. Who can't play Saturday? Ben Brereton Diaz, because he's on loan from Southampton. Some great songs on the matchday playlist. Yes. Where do you reckon we'll finish after this disaster start? 9th. I'll get you fares. Yeah, no worries, Ethan. No worries, bro. I think we'll finish 9th. I've said we'll finish 9th all season. Random question, but why have you got your specs on? I've got no idea, to be fair. No idea. We will finish 8 end of the season. Let's hope. Random thing, but I love the smell of a programme. Fair enough, Richard. Fair enough. They do actually smell quite nice, to be fair. They do actually smell quite decent. Not that I go around sniffing programmes, that'd be a bit weird, but... Are you doing a watch along? No, Brad, I'll be at the game today. Season start, a bit dodgy though. Yeah, it has been dodgy. Give Adji a hug if he scores. I will pitch invade. Is it at Pride Park? Yes, it is. For some daft reason, I think this could be another draw, even though a win against a promoted League One side should be the aim. I agree. Score prediction for Saints United. I think Sheffield United will win 1-0. Nothing beats the smell of a steak and gravy pie when sneakily pour it over the person sat in front of you. Fair enough. Up the Addicts, we're going to batter you 4-0, if you say so, Brad. Why do you never show your hair? Because I've got a cow flick and that, so my hair looks really weird, to be fair. So I just cover it up all the time because it's stressful. Don't say you'll pitch invade online, mate. You'll get a lifetime ban. I'm not actually going to pitch invade. I'm not. Derby hate watch. Let's go. Go for it, Mitchell, bro. Go for it. I reckon 78-0. Ajimang scores 1. Zetterstrom scores 77. You got Charlton winning? No, I haven't, Ryan. No, I haven't. You getting chips tonight? No. I think I'm having bolognese before I go. Can you go live before the game at the stadium, maybe outside the ground or in your seat? The service is terrible at the ground. It wouldn't work, to be honest. Get off programmes. I love a programme. Pardon me. Trust we will. Brad, if you think you're scoring 4 at Pride Park, I'm baffled. Where you sat? North. Leicester over Derby. Okay. Cool. Nice. Huge. I'm so bothered by that comment. You've absolutely ruined my day. Oh no. It is game over. It is game over. What do you mean? I always get internet at the ground. Works fine for me. It doesn't work for me. I'm not going to lie. The internet doesn't work for me at the ground. It doesn't. Gonna try lob a sausage roll at someone tonight. Sat on top row of South East Stand. You have fun, bro. You have fun with that. Forcing rivalries with Derby again, are we? 2-1 Derby, says CFC. Are you with O2, Lewis? No, I'm not. What comment has bothered you? Oh, I'm only playing Richard. It hasn't really. It was just some guy saying Leicester are better than Derby. Like I care. You back with the normal FC content tomorrow? Yeah, I'll probably be out. In fact, Oh, my missus goes on holiday tomorrow, so I've got a lot more time on my hands. So there might be a few more streams, but I've got to get some content filmed as well. So Derby ain't good enough to be our Derby son. Okay, Ryan, do you not use FanHub? I do sometimes. Is your missus good looking, bro? Everyone's welcome to their own opinion, but quite clearly she wouldn't be my missus if I didn't think so. That's kind of like the basis. Like, that's like the first step in it of a relationship. So it's that easy. Not all about look. Yeah, but if you don't like the way someone looks, you're not going to approach them. Come on, Derby, says Derby C. Hope you're okay, bro. What kind of question is that in a football chat? Who knows, Zoe? Who knows? Who actually knows? Can always put a bag over the head. I'm pretty sure that would kill someone. Outrageous question. It is. I'm going to this game. Enjoy it, Kyle, bro. Enjoy it. My mate used to sit in the East Stand, but this season has moved to South, but doesn't like his new seat, thinking of moving back. Fair enough. Where's your missus going? How long's she going for? I think she's going for a week. She's going away with her mum. I don't know where she's going, to be fair. I just leave her to it. Hope she has a good time in that. Go to a Man United chat and cry about Ruben Amorim. Exactly. Go on. Off you fuck, JW. Off you fuck, bro. Bye-bye. I sit North Stand, then I'm going to Southampton on Saturday as well. Enjoy it, bro. Enjoy it. I'm a Derby fan. Fair enough. You can still go and cry about Ruben Amorim if you want to, bro. You can still go and cry about Ruben Amorim. Where do you think, and I know this is ages away, but where should we improve in January? A ball-playing midfielder, a proper ball-playing midfielder, and a winger. We do need left fullbacks. We do need a left fullback long term, but at this point I should be mod. You probably should be mod, to be fair, Joe. But I just get a feeling that you just time people out for the sake of it. Lewis, give us a song. Lewis, give us a song. If you jump down 12 steps, I might. No, never. Are you sure about that, Joe? We're both rage baiters. I know exactly what you'd do. I can do that as well. Okay. Supporting Derby will never not be hard. Exactly. I've got a Leeds versus Derby program on 7th of December 2024. 12:30 kickoff. Found it on top of a bin in Nottinghamshire. Fair enough. Ruben Amorim, he'll bring back the glory days back. What glory days is he going to be bringing back? What time's kickoff? 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, John T. 4 p.m. 4-0 Charlton, says Alec. 21st league title. We'll see. Lewis start the bounce. Lewis start the bounce. Oh, off we go. 20 times Man United. You're a bit boring now, JW. You can't lie. 3-0 Derby, says Ollie. Let's hope. You go to the game? Yes, I'll be at the game. Thank you for the likes, follows, and shares. Lewis, just give us a song like Derby are massive. There you go. There's your chance. I was at that game. That was day of your first live. Yes, it was. Lewis, it was fantastic the other day when I said recite one commentary word for word and then Sunderland went and scored. Yeah, it was great. Can you start a chant? I can start a chant if you pay £9,337. He's gooning over Ruben Amorim right now. I think those probably. Sorry, buddy, didn't mean to bore you. Good lad. If you start it, I say 1. Have you seen the Man United fan who's not cutting his hair until Man United win 5 games in a row? He's nearly on a year. Yeah, I feel bad for the bloke. Let me tell you, I feel really bad for him. Because he won't get any acknowledgement from Man United about it. Because until they win 5 games in a row, he won't get any acknowledgement from United. Because they can't acknowledge it. They can't. Because it's a negative. It's pushing the clubs in a negative connotation. It is. Southgate over Amorim, not even trolling. We're playing tonight. Yes, we're playing Charlton, bro. We're playing Charlton. 8 o'clock kickoff. He'll be the first man ever to hope he ends up with male pattern baldness. Yes, exactly. What a challenge he's taking on that. Exactly. What time do you usually head to Pride Park? Depends on the game and who I'm going with, to be fair. If I get dropped off, I can leave later. Derby are massive. They are, KB. They are, bro. They are. It is a huge challenge. It's not something I'd ever do. It isn't. Because at the end of the day, who was the last team to win 5 games in a row? Probably Manchester City. United don't have that team. Not feeling confident tonight. 2-1 Charlton. Nah, you can't be saying that. Southside needs to be better today, being crap this season. Do you go home and away? Nah, just go home. 3-1 Derby, says Freddie. Look at the current thumbnail on the stream. What is the current thumbnail on the stream? I don't actually know. Is it not? Let me have a look. Let me have a look at the current... On the normal stream, not the portrait one. It's just a picture of me. I need to put thumbnails on them, to be fair. We can deal with that. We can put thumbnail on. That's easy enough. Easy does it. Last time Charlton came to Pride Park, they beat us 2-1. Yes. You ever go drinking in Derby? I'm not really a drinker, to be fair, bro. Told you won't beat Wrexham. Thoughts on Max Johnston? I think he's been decent. Thoughts on Ozo on transition? I think Ozo is arguably our best midfielder, without a shadow of a doubt. The fact that he isn't starting games, for me, is embarrassing. The picture's so funny, though. Fair enough, bro. Away fans are good, though, usually. It's criminal, buddy. What's criminal? What? That I don't go to away games? I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can. I'm having fish and chips for tea tonight. Love that. Love that. Ozo, love that guy. He's so good. Exactly. I think Ozo has been lazy so far. He's barely played. Ozo not playing. Yeah, I agree. Opinions on Coventry? Really good side. I think you'll go up this year. What did you do on the night we won promotion? I got absolutely shit-faced and had a barbecue at my dad's. Charlton win 2-0. Too much legs for this Derby team. We will have to wait and see. We will wait and see. It will be an interesting afternoon. That's all I have to say. Will be an interesting afternoon. You support Charlton? No, I'm a Derby fan, George. I'm a Derby fan. Appreciate the follow, bro. Hey, Lewis, I'm going to the match today. By the way, what's your prediction? Mine is 2-0, Adams and Morris. Goal. 2-1, Adjumang and Clark to score. I'm not going to say which Clark, just in case Matt Clark or Bobby Clark scores. But I think Adjumang scores. I think Adjumang scores. All fair's good little side Derby. Could be a lot better. Could be a lot better. You'll be glad to know I'm going now. Bye, bud. Enjoy match. See you later, JW. Have a good night, bro. Have a good night. I just checked, and Charlton have been crazy this season. They've been decent so far, yes. But they've done exactly what we did. They've had a really good start. No, not allowed. It's not Friday. What's not allowed if it's not Friday? I'm so confused. Oh, fish and chips. What were your thoughts on Derby 3, Coventry 5? We got knackered, which got you back into the game, really. But you're a very good side, very good side. I genuinely think you'll go up. I can't see a reason why you wouldn't. I'm saying 3-1, Adjumang 2, Diaz 1. Wrexham tonight. Good luck, Leicester City boys. Have a good evening. Personally, I think tonight is a must-win. I've said that for the last 2 or 3 games. Set pieces killed us on that game. Didn't every goal from that game come from a set piece? What? I just jumped from 4 XP to 1 XP in the space of 1 message. Fair. I'm about to go KP. Enjoy it, bro. Hate Leicester, says Freddie. What's the best goal you ever scored at school? I didn't... what was the best goal I did score at school? I didn't really score for the school team because I played right back at school, for the school team. How do you think Sheffield United will do this season after a bad start? I think they'll be fine. I think they'll end up finishing mid-table, but then next year they'll go and win the league. Appreciate the follow, TC, bro. Appreciate that. But the best goal I scored outside of school for my Sunday league team, hit one from the halfway line into the top corner in a cup game. Not even because of their team, mainly their fans just trying to force a rivalry. Yeah, exactly. I don't mind Leicester as a team, but it's one of those. It is one of those. Right, well, I am going to go and have my tea. I'm going to go and get ready for the game, and I will catch you all later. If we lose, I'll probably be live losing my head. If we win, depending on the result, depending on how good it is, I might be live again chatting shit later on. So if you haven't done so already, hit like, hit follow, turn on the notification bell on whatever platform you are on. Check out the other channels linked in the description on YouTube and on TikTok. But it's going to be a huge game for Derby. John Eustace has got to win tonight for me. See you later, Freddie. See you later, everybody. Thank you all for joining. We are going to end over on TikTok first. Thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you later on. Bye-bye, guys. That is TikTok ended. Thank you for joining over on YouTube and Twitch. As I mentioned, if we do lose, I might lose my head a bit, so you might see me later on. I once scored a volley from the halfway line, went into the top corner off the underside of the bar. Happened about a year ago, just doing the centre circle with my arms out. Love that. I will see you later on, everybody. It is going to be huge. It's a huge game. I can't wait. Hopefully we win. Fingers crossed we win. But I will catch you later, guys. See you in a bit. Have a good time at the game if you go in. If you're not, have a good evening. Bye-bye, guys. Speak soon.